Hey everybody, it's Sonjdradeluxe, and today I'm going to be recreating another look that was highly requested on my Instagram page. This is the look here. So I got a lot of requests for that one, so I thought I would recreate it. I'm afraid to say that it's really simple because of the mess that happened in my last video. I'm using very few products to again create a look that has a lot of impact. So first thing I'm going to do is take this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. It's like a spongy kind of feeling. And I'm just going to take a finger, press it all over my lid. Keeping it mostly on the lid, but I'm pulling it up so that there's no line. Like I don't want to see a line of where I started or where I stopped. I just want it to kind of fade into my skin. And I like this because it's actually got like sparkles in it without the mess. Oh, and this color, I don't think I told you what it's called, but it's called Cheap Date. Okay, now I'm going to take my favorite liner for in my waterline, and this is the LA Girl Cosmetic Glide Gel Liner. I feel like this stays in the waterline really well and it doesn't move, and it's super black, which is awesome. Make sure you're not skipping any areas. A little blend with your finger so it's more smoky, and I'm going to pull it into the inner parts of my eyes to elongate my tear ducts. And this is also waterproof too. There you go, intense. Next, I'm going to take my GIRLACTIK Precise Eyeliner Marker. It's nice and black and intense, and that's what I'm using today. So, bring out the inner corners of my eyes. Just doing the point first, and then pulling it out to kind of meet with the pencil that we did earlier, so it's nice and connected. Again, if it's not perfectly matched, that's okay. People probably won't notice, but you want to try and get it as similar as possible. Now I'm going to go for the wings on the outer parts of my eyes, and very long, so I'm just going to kind of pull it out like that. If you start to do something crazy, don't fret. You can usually move it around a little bit while it's still wet. And I like to start near the tip and just drag it through like that. Then you can start to connect it to the line that we did on the inner corners. Right against my lash line. And I'm working to keep this thin towards the inner corners of my eyes and get thicker towards the outer edge of my eyes, where it will come again to a nice point. Once you've got your kind of general idea of your shape, you can start to just smooth it out and make it nice and perfect. And it's good to do your eyeliner without pulling the skin. And then if you do it with your head tilted back like this, looking down into your mirror, you can see the tops of your eyelids. And if you've got hooded eyes, it'll pull your hoods higher so you can get a nice smooth base to work with. Now if you want to be a little cheater, which I do, I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and just clean up this area under here. Just a few strokes can make a really big impact just to sharpen up that inner corner a bit, because I was a little messy. So now what I'm going to do is take my Tarte Lights Camera Flashes mascara, and I'm going to do on the top and bottom lashes. And I'm going to use the tip of this brush to really separate and elongate my bottom lashes. Hopefully I'm not stabbing myself underneath like I normally do. With this look, you kind of want to keep it as clean as you can under there, but if your name is Sondra, you can't always have what you want. Now I'm going to take two of the iconic lashes from House of Lashes, and I'm going to stick them on. And I like to just drop them like right on top of my real lashes, just like a little airlift, drop them off. Sometimes when you have two pairs of lashes stacked, they're quite stiff, so it's good to just really massage them down to the root of your eyelashes and make sure they're not lifting anywhere. So that's why I like using lashes that have been used a couple times, because they know where the right bends are. Okay, so another thing that I didn't do, this eye is actually smaller than this side. So just looking at it straight on, it looks like this eyeliner is thicker. So I'm going to go ahead and thicken it on this side just to minimize the amount of eyelid space that's showing, so it can look like the other side. You want them to look the same thickness when your eyes are open, you're looking straight ahead. So I'm just going to take this guy here and thicken it up a little bit again so it's nice and even. This side, it just drops lower on my face for some reason. I just needed to thicken it a bit on this side. So moving on to lips. My pride and joy. So I'm going to take Sepia, the liquid lipstick from Anastasia, and I'm going to be a little more careful this time. When I use liquid lipsticks, I like to take off any excess and put it, you know, just around the tips there. Follow my lip shape, aka overdraw it a bit. And I'm only using a small amount. We all know what happens when I just give her. And just bringing it in a little bit on the... I usually like to fill in my Cupid's bow just because I don't have like those points. Did I overdo it? Probably. The answer is yes. Anywho, I'm going to take Peach Stock lipstick, and you can use any nude, and this one's from MAC. Obviously really well loved. And I'm just going to fill the insides of my lips. And it kind of gives it like a 90s glam look over here. Alrighty. I have to pull my eyebrows out when I wear hats this tight or else I look like this, which is fine. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and follow. And love yourself and stay pretty. I'll leave a link to some of my other videos in my description box. And yeah, check them out. I'm trying to look like my picture. I forgot what the other one looks like.